Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Hecate solo. No aspect on this, and yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to play this character. It's probably my favorite new release in Smite 2. Her and Mordred are definitely close, but really do like this character, so I wanted to get a game on it. Obviously, we're going to be building full damage, and yeah, we're just going to kind of have at it. See how it goes, see how it feels. Kaze solo was kind of decent once upon a time, and then it got really bad due to meta changes, and right now it's probably still bad, but not completely unplayable. At least that's what I'm hoping. I don't really know. Again, this is going to be an experience and a journey. We're going to find out together if this pick is garbage, or if it's kind of okay, and maybe how that ends up looking. So we're against a Mordred, which means that
Is anyone else lagging a
obviously
little
if
bit?
we get gone on, we are screwed. The most important thing in a lane like this is to create as much separation and space as possible. That's just like very much a mage thing in general, but it's especially important whenever you have a little bit maybe lower pressure on a mage and a little bit less safety on a mage than some of the other ones might have. So like for example, if you're playing Agni or something, you have a dash away and all that. That's pretty nice, right? I don't have that benefit this game, so I've really just got to make sure me walking back is going to be enough to keep me alive. Which once he has ult, excuse me, is going to be pretty brutal, to be honest. But we'll do our best, anyways. So every time we use our 2, it's going to do 10% more damage per ability cast in that circle. It's our abilities, their abilities, and because of that, getting our 2 out early, and I actually do think his little dashes also count. And also, obviously, getting our 3, which gives us 3 of those charges, is really nice when we have our
I'm
2
like
active, if we
dropping
can.
frames all over.
So that's sort of our goal and our idea. I just pump my 2 here again and see what happens. So yeah, kind of getting those semi-enhanced 2s are definitely, though, like I was saying, what we want to get. You're going to notice he's already level 4. That's because he did his back lefts, which we're going to go try to do right now. And I mean, so far in this lane, it's gone okay. I can't be too upset with it. It's not the, I don't know how that 2 missed. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's playable. We're surviving, so I think that's good enough. Again, I do think it gets harder before it necessarily gets easier, and I really do want to kind of get some of the scaling items like Book, ideally. I probably won't go at first. I almost definitely won't go at first. But, if I could get a Soul Gem maybe to start, just so I can have some health sustain, and then I can go into, like, Book, that's probably what would be ideal. Not too sure just yet. The biggest thing is, like, if we can survive, we can scale. This character is absolutely incredible. You just kind of have a bit of an incubation time, I guess, so to speak. And until then, she's a bit useless, to be honest. But that's just how mages are, especially one like this. Gonna ult him right here. Do you hit him back? Oh wow, no way. I just, I beads because I thought he was gonna land on me, and he actually ulted away. That's a little bit sad because I kind of just wasted my beads, which, yeah, not great. But at the very least, we're shoving a wave in. He's on his blue right now. We can go get our blue. So, we're getting some value there for sure. Obviously, like for more, but we'll take what we can. And I can probably look for a reset right after this next wave. You're going to wonder, rocks, like how important is that, on a character like this, and how badly do you want them? The answer is, obviously, whenever you can get rocks, should you go for them? Absolutely. The problem is because of how unsafe I am and how easy it is for me to get picked if I walk over by either it's an Artemis jungle this game or just Mordred ulting me, it's going to mean that realistically I'm probably never going there, honestly. So, yeah. Again, it would be a great situation if I could, but I just don't want to risk dying for no reason. Right, because half the time I might not even get the rocks and I'll just die. Like right here, it's potentially, I was going to say it was potentially doable, but not really quite. Did you miss there? No way. That sucks. But yeah, more often than not, it'll probably just be a big nothing burger in terms of getting those. Try to get this totem. Okay, he's on chest. I should be able to get this and then run. We're out farming him very slightly, and again, that was all because of that wave push we got off earlier. So this is just the spot where we chill out. Boom, there we go. Okay, reset time. Soul Gem is going to be our first plane of attack here, and then we can start going into book. So again, the idea here is I just want some sustain, a little bit of cooldown also. Definitely should be helpful. So yeah, that's basically the entire plan with that. Popper 2 again. Again, I think into Mordred, like, technically we do have a lot of really nice value, not necessarily in the laning phase, because, of course, you know, this is just a Mordred, but... So what did he build? He went Ant Style. Tough. So if he went, you know, magical, if he went physical defense, like a Phoenix Shield or Mystical, his damage goes way up, but, you know, maybe there's a chance we can kill him. With him going Ant Style, that chance is basically 0. And he's still going to do plenty of damage. So definitely a smart decision. I mean, it gives our Wilix an opportunity maybe to do something special, but yeah, more likely than not, it'll probably just be a bit rough. I'm going to ult here. We immune the Artemis Soul, and we are okay. A little bit dodgy. Did have to bead ult, which does kind of suck, but hey, that's just the game sometimes, folks. So gotta let it be. That's just unnecessary. Alrighty, well, no problem. Both ults down. That is our beads, though. And that type of bush hiding and stuff to try to make a play is pretty commonplace, so unfortunately we're going to have to expect a whole lot more of that. We'll use our 3 here for some movement speed, and this is going to feel really bad, but we are okay. Like I said, folks, these lanes are not going to be the most fun thing in the world. That's all good, though. We're going to take a reset. I'll try to buff my tower. I forgot to do that once we get return. And yeah, so far, you know, mixed results, but we're getting there, right? I think realistically, when we have Book of Thoth stacked, we have Soul Gem obviously online, and then we have like another item or two, we're in a spot where, like, as a mage, you know, Hecate specifically, we're feeling pretty good. So if we can be even for another 3,000 gold or so, which is a big ask, I think we're pretty happy. Now, we don't need to be completely even. We can be a little bit behind or something and still be generally pretty happy. I know we're kind of actually losing a good bit of farm here because they completely fucked our wave, but it is what it is. Yeah, like, this is very troll. Go away. Okay, thank you. But it's all good. Like I said, you know, as long as we're somewhat relevant, I guess it's okay. Well, this guy should not look for a fight, because he is all alone there. We'll get this for some gold. How far behind are we? We're actually ahead in gold right now. That's pretty shocking, to be honest. Alright, well, I'll take it. Great. So generally speaking, I always leveled the 1 and then the 2, or the 2 and then the 1. I saw some Hecate players who are, you know, like SPL mids and stuff go 2-3. It's probably a little bit less relevant in solo lane just because you're not necessarily always getting your 3 off in the way that you'd be able to maybe apply it in mid, but the damage is really strong, so it's definitely at least worth considering. Probably just like alternate between my 1-3. Good kill. We got first blood. Let's go, guys. Some nice poke there. I mean, it's not that we don't do any damage. It's just that he can do a lot more, a lot quicker. So, important for us to be mindful of that. Oh, that's not good. Get the silence off on him. CC buffering means we still get hit. That's always really, really awesome and well designed. It's like, what's the damn point of a silence, right? It's all good though, we're fine. Did lose a minion there, but it's okay. I think what I enjoy so much about this character is just the... you know, the progression she feels like she has. Where, like, you have characters like Mordred and Thanatos, and they kind of always feel the same. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but, like, Mordred at level 3, you kind of have the experience of the character down. Not entirely, I mean, maybe that's a bit over the top, but, you know, you're going to get your Phoenix Shield and stuff, get your procs and your dashes, and be a strong character, but that's kind of like the gameplay loop. I think with Hecate, what makes her so fun is not that your kit changes or anything, but the way you can kind of play changes where you just feel so weak and underpowered, and everyone just kind of can run all over you, and then later on you're just like this invincible, very mobile, bursty mage that has a lot of utility that I don't feel like you can use early because you just don't have the damage to really play that way. So I just like that progression. I don't know, I've always loved, and I'm sure if you've watched a decent amount of my videos now, you can kind of tell whenever there's like scaling items, stacking items, scaling characters, stuff like that, I'm always a huge fan of them. And I've never understood why Smite as a MOBA never like leaned into it more. You know, they do it in characters, but in terms of items, like stacking items, in my opinion, are awesome. I don't know why there's so few of them, and I don't know why some of them are just bad no matter what or good no matter what. It's a little silly. I think stacking items should start off weak, which they do, but should always be really strong once they're finished. And them not being last hits anymore and stuff like that is just stupid to me. Anyways, I'm gonna call missing. The problem is, like, if I try to rotate on a cut, right, and Mordred is just kind of around and he just ults, I'm like fucked, right? So, you know, generally speaking, my rotations are not going to be from the lane. It'll be me resetting and then TPing from a teleporter or just walking out of base over. So yeah, those transition rotations are really scary. We're a tiny bit ahead in gold, a tiny bit behind in XP. Again, pretty customary. I think we lost a... we didn't lose a blue buff, but we, like, had a blue buff that wasn't cleared with us involved. Again, not a big deal, just sort of where some of our lead went. It's gonna suck a bit. I think I'm alright though. That's the ant style proc right there. We're gonna just ult here. Again, what's the point of silences with CC buffering? Could not tell you, man. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of CC buffering. I feel like some of it's very silly. Like right there, this guy gets silenced and I'm just getting rooted, like, or mezzed. Like, what's the point? We'll get a... I guess we'll go with Divine. We need some anti-heal probably this game. No, definitely this game, so should be a pretty good pickup. We survived the you know, engage, whatever. We're going to lose some farm here. So much of it, again, is I just feel like, you know, silences, or excuse me, mezzes and all this stuff doesn't always really function how they're supposed to. Like, the whole point of this character's silence is, or mezz, whatever, is that I'm supposed to, you know, interrupt an ability like that and then just get out. And now it just doesn't really do anything, so it kind of sucks, to be honest. I mean, it can do stuff sometimes, but, like, in a situation like that, I feel like that's kind of the counterplay. Like, I'm supposed to cancel the ability, that's the point, you know? It's whatever, though. See, like, again, it's just so silly. So silly. Alright, we'll go get Man, by the way, this is 2-2 in a 13 minutes of a rank game. That is, like, pretty incredible to see. Big fan of that. Love ourselves a farm-centric rank game. Means it's usually pretty well played. Their blue buff's up, so our team's, like, kind of tripled up at gold or quadrupled up, whatever. They might be getting gold. We'll get a blue buff. Again, it looks kind of on the wrong side of the map, but it benefits us a little bit, so I won't complain too hard. 2-for-2 trade is pretty great in a spot like this, because we are getting value left side, right? So, yeah, definitely happy about that, because it could have been a whole lot worse. We'll try to go get our bottom lefts here, go get our blue. And, again, not going to rocks because Mordred is a scary god. Has a lot of gap close. But like I said, remember, I said if we can get like a Divine or a Deso here, get one more item and we're still kind of even, I'm feeling really good. So we're definitely getting to that point now where I think our value is going to be super, super high. So us not being behind is just awesome. Okay, let's walk over here. I want to check these, because if I can get... I'll get one. I'm not going for both. Okay, Cab's kind of walking up, so I can sort of play off of him, actually. Oh, this is a little deep. We should probably... I don't know. I'm coming. Got him. Alright, let's get the fuck out. Go, go, go. Tank the ult. Oh, you're so fucked. I'll try to peel him. Got a big 2 off right there. Holy shit, we did so much damage. Good play. Where is our team? We're owning. I mean, this should be playable. We can't kill anybody else? Come on, this is a root down. We got a 2. Big damage with the 2. The 1 also hit. I did have to beads there, unfortunately, because the Baron thing, like, slid through the middle. If our team gets Pyro, it's fine. That's really unlucky we didn't get more. I mean, the Cab played that really well. I was super happy with that. Just shocked we didn't get more. All good, I guess. Okay. We're going to shove left here and then take probably a reset. Team didn't end up doing Pyro, which is a little bit unlucky, but overall a good trade for us. And I can also reset for Divine now, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we can take a reset here. We go Divine now. I like Doom Orb for movement. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, and I actually think that's just what we're going to go. We're going to TP mid now. Again, I could go left, go farm it up, but I want to impact the map a bit. I don't have beads. That's a little bit scary. Coming to gold. But, you know, we're here way before Mordred. That should mean something. Maybe not the most, but hopefully something. Again, I really don't want to get Baron ulted or Baron rooted, so I gotta be a little bit careful, but I think we'll be alright here. Let's just let people use abilities while we have our 2 up. And yeah, they're just going to give this Gold Fury up for Pyre. That's a good trade. We are actually okay with that. They might be going to Fire, though, here, because you notice we have the Word Vision. So what Cupid's going to do here is hopefully just split up, run right. And, oh, they are on Pyro. How the fuck do we not see that, then? I mean, that's fine. Again, like, that's okay for us. Oh, my game just, like, died for a second. Whoops. Okay, we're okay. That was a Naga set down, too. Wish I had my 2 up right now. I'm going to pop it now. Kind of walked into that arm result. That's not great. Our Cupid is kind of trolling, only because he should just be running up that tower, not clearing camps. When you're not rotating, go get the tower. Good kill, though, back. An ult here. Let's see if we get anybody. We do. We got 2. And it is a good hit. Beautiful, guys. Good job. I did not mean to do that. Oh, shit. That works out. One's a bit off the mark. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. What matters is, did we get value? And the answer is a big fat yes. Again, Cupid is clearing little harpies instead of freaking hitting the tower. I hate when players do that, but is what it is. Still a good fight. We managed to make it work, and we're going to head back left. So, things worked out okay for... I thought that was the Mordred shit. Alrighty, we'll go shove left here. We almost have enough for Doom Orb, so that's going to be a pretty nice pickup once we get there. Okay, that was definitely an accident. Love to see it. I'm okay here. Remember, my 3 also gives me movement speed, so I don't have to be super afraid. I mean, I do, but, like, it's nice. And the shield is only for magical damage, so it's not that useful into a Mordred, but still quite cool. A very fun character. I've got enough for Doom Orb now. The only problem I have with my build is my cooldown kind of not so great. I could... I mean, I could go Chronos Pendant. That's like the cooldown item, you know? And not quite the damage to kill this guy, but still some nice poke, I suppose. Yeah, I want to get more cooldown, to be honest. I mean, I could go Deso here, right? That's always a pretty awesome item to go. Maybe we just do that. Left wave is shoving. I can reset now and, again, just start to group with the team. Could also just go to Hootie right away. Let's just go to Hootie right away. This item is so strong. We can work on going into a Chronos Pendant now. Where is it? Here. Okay, we don't have enough for anything. That's fine. So yeah, Chronos Pendant is just going to give us cooldown. I mean, that's pretty simple. And then last item, I could just go like an Ob Shard, or I could go to, you know, Deso or Soul Reaver, or, you know, something else. Rough death from our guy in mid there. I am here now, but not sure how much play we have. Pretty good poke. Again, I do hit quite hard, especially on the Spear, and he's not very tanky. We're going to lose that left tower. Again, our rotation a bit a bit rough. It's really important if someone's going to rotate ahead of their other side laner that you try not to die. So now I'm kind of like in an awkward spot. I have to just stay mid. We're just going to try to double up and get this tower. Mordred should flank from the left side, so I'm going to kind of hover right and just be ready to run. Notice where the Mordred is. We're okay though. Got a little bit of poke on this guy. He's ulting now. We're going to 3 to run. He's just going for me. Okay, well we're okay. And that is Mordred ult down, so it's quite nice. I got a little bit of poke on Neath. Our guy got a solo kill on right. Good job. Keep it owned. He made up for earlier. Hell yeah. Gonna own the Baron right there, and he is just dead, boys. Awesome. Nice combo right there. Let's shove mid. Got a bit of poke on that guy. Try to help them out a little bit. Still have my ult. Let's see, does that ever hit? Oh, super close. Should have done a bit more to the right. Speed buff saved him there. Ouch. 2 hits him. Huge. 540 dome. Love to see it. Okay, Uller is back. We got mid. I think that's just going to be it. I can try to peel him a little bit here, but not sure how likely that is. Alright, we're okay. We just run. I could get my starter. One thing with Archmages is it kind of just sucks. Sans is much better to go as an upgrade. Problem is, it's a bit worse early, especially in solo lane, so don't really think you can go it realistically often. It's not so bad. I mean, at least it gives you some mana, which is nice for book. So if you have Conduit, you are going book generally. But yeah, it's a bit rough. Nonetheless. I can probably just go into Chronos Pen and then Doom Orb. That can't be bad. Okay, we'll take a reset and head over left. Chronos Pendant online. And then, like I said, Doom Orb for our final pickup here. Again, I think stuff like Soul Reaver and stuff like makes sense. They're just not that great of items, to be honest. I could also go Obshard here. The reason why I'm like not super inclined to go Obshard, and maybe why I would have went Obshard already if I really wanted it, is number 1, pen is great, but I've got some percentage pen. I have 10 flat pen here, 5 here, so it's only 10%. But with Doom Orb, I'll get another 10%, so I'll be at 20. And Mordred's really their only tanky person. This Baron is kind of hybrid-y. He's got some magic defense, but I just not really enough for me to care. In the sense of like I have to go Shard. Again, would it be an okay pickup? Of course, Shard is never bad. It's a very strong item, but I don't think I like need it, which is a great feeling, honestly. If they have a tanky jungle here, which oftentimes they will, would you go Shard? For sure.
Your right tower is under attack.
2-3 hit. Beautiful. Just own him right there. Good job. I'll try to buff up my Cupid now when he gets closer. So this is like a disco passive for 300 seconds, basically. It's weaker than a disco passive, but it's the same idea. You can just kind of do fire. I'm going to play a little bit safe, because I think they might rotate on me in the pinch. Let's back up. I don't want to get Mordred ulted here. We just do fire. If the guy's splitting right, it is what it is. We get a fire here, we can just run left. There we go. Boom. Easy peasy. Clean pick. And then, yeah, we can just shove left. They didn't ever really end up pushing right, because I think they just felt like they had to defend, and then they just got picked, so ended up getting nothing. We get fire. Left tier 1, left tier 2 is going to be easy here. And we just keep on marching ahead. I'm gonna look for an ult here. It's a little deep. Do I hit this? I do. Okay, that's a Beads Forest. Did a lot of damage to that guy. Oh, too bad. I tried to get my 3 off. A little out of range. My fault. They did take dagger, which is a bit sad. Let's see, this probably is not an end situation, but we should be able to at least get mid. Too bad. Almost, almost. To path a little safe here. Got some poke on Mordred. I'm going to just path around. I want to regroup with my team. Playing on a flank is really dangerous business, so I'm not really interested in that. Bit off the mark, but the 2 is good. I have ult soon. He popped. Wilix has Stampede. Okay. Like that. Kind of owning, but I got a big 2 off. The ultimate does hit. Is it on me? No, it's not on me. Yeah, that ult was terrible. Hit the 1-2 on Uller. He took a lot. Man, if I held my ult instead of just wasting it like a bot, I was trying to hit Artemis, but it was just such an unlikely play. Get a nice 2 off here, at least for some poke. Okay, it's still fine. I mean, we played the fight overall well, but the ult was just atrocious. It's okay to be patient with your abilities, folks. One of the worst things mage players can do is just waste an ult like that. I see Thoth players in Smite 1 having done it all the time, and man, I've seen so many SPL games being lost because of it, SCC games, rank games, everything games. So just be really mindful, because I just did a big oopsies right there. You can always get a better shot most of the time. Got a nice 3 off, a little bit of damage to my 1-2. This is still playable. I mean, we got a lot of poke. Still have fire for 70. Big 2. Beautiful, there we go. Silence there was massive. Awesome, man. We have carved the path. Whole lot of patience, some nice ability hits, and I believe that will just be the match. It should be. I mean, it might not be, but it should be. Ult this guy. GG. 3-0-10 in a 20-10 win. So when, 13 out of 20 kill participation means that we were part of a lot of stuff. Not the most lastest in the world, but we did have top damage. We're about to see. I'm going to guess we did like 40,000. I was really happy with that game. 37, so not quite as much as I thought, but top damage in the lobby by a decent amount. And yeah, definitely awesome to see. So thank you guys for watching as always. I really do appreciate it. That was really fun. Really enjoyed that. So I will see you guys all in the future. Thank you so much for all the support, and catch you in the next one. Peace out.